Hello, oh my gosh, I almost fell. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Let me just address this oil stain on my shirt. I was doing skincare last night and got my facial oil on it. Also, I slept with wet hair last night, so my curls look like it. So I literally clipped it up, just woke up. I'm literally in my pajamas. Whatever. That's not the point of the video though. Today, I'm going to be, as requested by Little Bun, shout out to you girl, I'm going to be showing you guys all of my sewing projects that I've done so far. I think I grabbed them all. I hope I'm not forgetting any, but let's just get right into it. So I'm trying to look over there. Okay. The very first thing I made is this. It is a little bag. I made this when I was literally a child. A lot of my sewing projects I do are with my neighbor. I have to sneeze. Okay, if you said bless you, thank you. But it's just a bunch of little squares all sewn together. Honestly, the seam is like coming apart right here, so I don't know. But the inside is this little fabric that has bees on it. And it's just this little bag I made. Just carry it around. I honestly don't really ever use it, but I'm very proud of this because, like I said, it is one of the first things I ever made, and I was probably like 11. So obviously I got a lot of help from her, but it was just a bunch of fun colors. And yeah, that is my first little sewing project here. I don't know where to put everything. Some of my things are stored in bags. Okay, this one, actually, I don't even think I'm gonna show because, let me see, because I didn't make this one, I don't think. I think we had somebody make it for us, or like we found it and it was not finished. Okay, yeah. This one I'm not going to show you because it's not my work. Basically, it's okay, whatever. Okay, next project. Something she taught me is to always store your stuff in pillowcases because my neighbor taught me that. Actually, I'll show you this next. It's a little mug rug, and this is made out of leftover fabric from what I'm about to show you. So yeah, first was that little bag, a little purse I made. This is a mug rug, so basically instead of a coaster, you put like mugs on it. I actually use it. I have a little stained glass lamp in my room. It's like a little baby one that I have it set on, but this was made with from material from this, which I'm about to show you. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I might as well just show you guys this because I have it out. Okay, this was my most recent project I probably finished, I think. We're gonna start sewing again, me and my neighbor, this summer. So hopefully I can have some more projects to show you. I really wanna make clothes. I wanna make like some pajamas or something. So, but this is a Christmas tree skirt, and these are the two strings, and there's like the opening right here that goes around the tree, and then you tie it. And this I'm so proud of. I did a lot of the work on this one, and this is what it looks like. This is the pattern that goes all the way around. Let me stand back. It is awesome. I absolutely love it. And the detail, like, I had to individually sew all these different parts on. I had to hand sew these buttons and the eye buttons, and all these little individual details had to be sewn on. And there were some like charms I added. Like I added this little cardinal and like a nest. I added that little bead on there. Under this tree, there's like two little bear or whatever prints, and all of them have different buttons as well. I have a big, which I thought that was a cute detail to make them all different, and I want to use this under my Christmas tree this year. So like I said, very, very proud of that project. This is probably like, I don't know, it just was a lot of detail, and it was something that I wasn't used to doing before. Next one is, now I'll show you. I actually don't know where it is, if I'm being so for real. Maybe it's inside of this. No, but this might be my favorite thing I've made ever. And this I'm going to hang on my wall eventually when I have my own place. But it is, oh my gosh. So basically, I'm trying to find a way to show you the whole thing, okay? I'm just gonna slowly go up. Can you see the bottom? Okay, yes you can. So, I saw on my Pinterest a little night sky inspired quilt, and I told her that I really wanted to make it. And so obviously the dark blue represents the sky, and then there's a bunch of stars and a big moon. And this also, the moon, I had to sew on separate, and it is a lot of work, but I am so proud of this. I literally just love it so much, and I'm so excited to hang this on my wall one day. So yeah, I keep saying things are my favorite, but I think this might be my favorite. This one is very just my vibe. Okay, I think I do have to open the Christmas one to show you guys the other thing I made that was made with the fabric that I made the mug rug out of, because I'm not finding it anywhere else. Okay, found it. I made a table runner. So it looks like this. It's a bunch of different colors. I love colorful things. So obviously this goes in like a middle of like a dining table as like the centerpiece, or it can even go on like a side table, like a long little side table. And so yeah, I made this out of the extra colorful squares I had I made this from the extra squares from this. This is the back, it's like a blue color, and I really liked this. This was not that hard to do, and I enjoyed doing it. And I will show you the Christmas quilt because you're probably nosy, but I didn't make this, okay? So what I'm about to show you, be impressed because it's amazing. It's a Christmas quilt, but don't be impressed from my skills because I did not do it. And it is a giant Christmas tree. It's actually so big I don't even know how to show you unless I just move this camera back for a minute. Okay. Is it showing the bottom? No idea. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the bottom. It's just a giant Christmas tree. And this middle one is a star, and it is amazing. And the back has so much detail as well. All these different Christmas fabrics, and there's red in the middle. So, yeah. Didn't make this though, but we had somebody, I think a family friend, finish it for us, and it is beautiful. Okay, we're gonna move this on back, and I have 3 more things to show you. So sorry, this is a short video, but you guys, I literally, projects take a long time, and my sewing machine that I have was my grandma's, and actually my grandma passed away when I was in 8th grade, and she loved to sew, but ever since I was alive she had Alzheimer's, so I never got the chance to sew with her. I have a Raggedy Ann doll that she sewed for me that I have, of course, but I've never got to sew with her, and so my neighbor getting to sew with her, I very much view her as a grandmotherly figure, and I love her so much, and I'm so grateful that I get to sew and still learn how to do it. And it feels like I connect with my grandma in a way, and I just love the woman I sew with so much. And I'm so grateful she lets me use a lot of her fabrics and her sewing machine. And so also I have stuff to do. I have a job, I have everything, and she also has things to do. So I haven't sewn as much as I would like to, because we can only sew for so many hours at a time at each day, and then we usually only will be able to sew like once or twice a week because of things we have to do. And you guys, like, you literally have to sew, it's like square by square by square, like things take a while. So yeah, I have done a lot actually, but I want to do a lot more. My sewing machine, like I said, is my grandma's, and no one has used it in a long time. So next time I sew with my neighbor, I'm gonna ask her favorite like fabric stores and her favorite, or where she goes to get her sewing machine tuned up, so that I can start sewing on my own. Because right now I'm used to her sewing machine, but every sewing machine's different, so I need to fix mine up and learn how to do it more. So next one, this is my first quilt that I made. It's just like a lap quilt. It's a small little quilt. Also, she has a lot of colorful fabrics. So this was the quilt that I made. I'm just gonna, to show you all of it, just rotate it, all the different colors. So it's like a very simple pattern. I just did all these different, oh, I love this one. Look at that square. That is so pretty. And it is just a bunch of different colors on this quilt, and this is the back fabric. I love this fabric as well, and it's literally just like a small little square, but I love the colors. I love how colorful and cute it is. I like that I used purple as the border. And yeah, I also probably made this one when I was a kid, because my neighbor has grandkids that are around my age. That's how I even like met her. I didn't just randomly meet this old lady. And I'm saying that in like not a bad way at all. There's like, being old is amazing, but her grandkids would come. They don't live in this state, but they would come visit for summers, and so I'd hang out with them and go over there, because all the neighborhood kids would just hang out when I was younger. And so then I would sew with, because there's two granddaughters that I would hang out with. One of them, we would like do stuff outside. We'd like go fishing, run around. The other one, she was very girly. She liked to sew and stuff too. So I would sew with her. So I made this also probably in like middle school, and very, very proud of this one. Okay, next I'm going to show you one that's in my room because it's hanging up on my wall, and then I will save the best for last. Okay, so next is this one right here, which is a wall hanging. We attached like a little pocket in the back of it and put a rod through it so I could hang it on my wall. And I used this pink and green dotted pattern for the squares and also on the border. And this is the pink, it's pink, I forgot what I used for the back, just a black fabric. And I really enjoy this. It's pretty small, but she has a bunch of wall hangings all over her house, and I really wanted to make one. So, and I love pink and I love green. So this is a very, very cute, doesn't really match my room exactly, but it doesn't matter because I love it and I'm very proud of it. Okay, we're back, and last but not least, like I said, I wish I got to sew with my grandma, and I never really did. But my mom, when she was going through our storage, found a bunch of like squares that my grandma had already started but never finished. And since my neighbor loves to sew, she bought a bunch of my grandma's old fabrics and things that she whatever. And she contacted me and said that she didn't feel right using these for herself. So she let me use them to make a quilt. So now I have a quilt that me and my grandma made together, and it is the most special thing to me. I'm so grateful that I was able to do this with her, and it makes me so happy. So now, without further ado, these are neutral colors, but the back is just like this. It's kind of like a ruler fabric, kind of fun, kind of cool. But here is the quilt that we made together. She did all the work because she's very talented. I'm talking about my grandma. She already had all of these like big squares done, like this and all of these done, and I just got to sew them all together and put the backing on and everything. And just look at how amazing she was. Like, look at all these different designs, like the spiral design, and I'll rotate it around so you guys can see. Ooh, I really like this design. And yeah, this is one that we got to make together. And I am so grateful to have this, and that I made something with my grandma, and I hope she's very proud of me for making this one. And yeah, I love this so much. And I hope I'm not forgetting any projects, but I think that's all that I have so far. I'm sure one day in storage I'll find something else, but I believe that is only, oh my gosh, that's a tooth again. Holy moly. Anyone else's allergies horrible right now? Like, now that it's spring and everything's blooming, I'm like, whew. But those were all of my sewing projects. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below which one was your favorite. Also, comment down below any video suggestions or podcast suggestions. Little Bun, I have one coming for you again because you requested this and a podcast. So tomorrow you will see your podcast, one of your podcasts that you suggested. But yeah, I really am proud of all my projects and I love to sew. So definitely, like I said, this summer I'm going to start sewing again and make something new. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a podcast episode. Bye. Oh wait, let me show you guys these new nails. They eat down. They're blue chrome. And my nail tech killed it per usual. So yeah, bye.